I said, are you all right?
Just go away and leave me alone.
Maybe I could help you. Would you like me to get you a glass of water or something? I wish you'd speak to me. I mean, it might at least help if you speak to someone.
What good will that do? I'll be dead tomorrow. Come and talk to me tomorrow.
What's your name?
Do you care?
I wouldn't ask you if I didn't care.
My name is Najia.
Najia? Oh, no. Najia, look at me. I've looked everywhere for you. I thought you left with someone else. Why didn't you tell me you were going away?
I didn't. I could never leave you. Do you remember the night I was supposed to meet you by the old sea wall?
I waited all night for you. When you didn't come, I went to your father. He told me you hadn't returned. We looked everywhere.
I was on my way to meet you. I just turned off the old road when I felt that someone was following me. I looked back, but there was no one there. I kept walking faster, and all of a sudden, I don't remember after that. When I woke up, I was late. I tried to get away, but they wouldn't let me.
Who?
A band of thieves who called themselves gypsies. They took me everywhere with them. I had to beg and steal for them. The leader took me for his own, and I would still be his slave if it...
If what?
How can I tell you?
You must tell me. I can help.
It's no use. No one can help now.
How did you get here?
I can't tell you. I'm so ashamed.
Tell me everything. You're safe. I'm here. Tell me.
I don't know how to begin. I had his baby. No, don't look at me. There were complications. I was having trouble giving birth and the police were after us. They left me by the roadside. The baby was born dead. I was trying to bury his body when they caught me. They said that I had killed my baby son. There was an old woman who had watched me give birth, but she lied, said that I had killed my baby and was hiding the body. I told the court the truth, but they would rather believe the old lady. They sentenced me to die for my crime. The only crime is that he didn't have a chance to live. If you want to leave, I understand.
This brings us closer together. I love you, Najia. Nothing in the world can ever change the way I feel towards you. It wasn't your fault. It was God's fault.
You mustn't. He mustn't hear you. He has enough blame already.
I have to get you out of here.
There's nothing we can do now.
I have an idea. You rest here. I'll be back soon.
I don't know what I can do to help. You know as well as I do that once the decision of the court has been handed down, the death sentence is final. It is then my job to take care of the last rites of the church, to ease the poor devil's soul.
Please, Father, you must help me. I've never asked a favor of you before. If you'd help me this once, I'd do anything for you. Please, Father.
You love her very much, don't you?
With my body and with my soul.
With your body, perhaps, but not your soul. Your soul belongs to God.
I can't believe there is a God when things like this can happen.
Don't ever say that. Don't ever say that in my presence again.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Of course you didn't. Of course, there is a way. It's a very slim chance. I can't guarantee that it will work, but I could give it to her with the last rites.
What?
The potion.
I don't understand.
I could give her a potion with the last rites along with some wine. After a short time, she will faint, and it will look as if her heart has given out.
What good will that do?
They will think that she has died. I will pronounce her dead. She will then be thrown on the cart with the others to be buried. That is when you must act quickly. As soon as they've left the cemetery, you must bring her back to me. The potion only acts for a short period of time. If she doesn't receive the antidote, she will surely die. I will give it to her, and she will be yours forever.
How can I ever repay you, Father?
Your promise is my pay.
Anything.
I need your help.
Tell me.
Our church is poor. Mother Church has seen fit not to send us enough money to survive on. Perhaps that is why we are looked down upon by all of Eastern Europe. The lowest of all humanity is sent for us to be executed. It's not a very pretty island, but it's all that we have. Therefore, we must make the most of it. Our stench of death makes other people turn their noses up at us, and in turn turn their backs on us. I need extra money. It is not easily come by, but there is a need for bodies, human bodies, for medical study. With your help, it would be much easier for me to supply these bodies to the medical schools.
What do you want me to do?
You have access to the records of who and how many are sent to us daily. If every day or two an entry were not made, we could just make them disappear.
I don't know, Father.
You love this girl, don't you?
Yes.
Then it would seem to me there could be only one answer.
Yes.
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 It's settled then. Take this to Olga. Tell her you must have it immediately.
Thank you, Father.
Thank God there are many ways to work little miracles.
How do I know it's from him?
Don't you recognize the handwriting?
It could be a forgery, you know. It's happened before.
Well, it's not.
Come here. I said come here. Look at me. Look into my eyes. Yes, you're telling the truth. One can't be too careful these days. It's a very dangerous potion, and I wouldn't want it to get into the wrong hands. I've got my reputation to uphold. When do you want it?
Right now.
You've got the money to pay for it, haven't you? I don't do these things on credit.
Well, Father Guru said I just had to give this to you and everything will be taken care of.
Well, you can't blame me for trying, can you? How do you want it?
What do you mean?
Liquid or powder?
I think we better make it powder. It would be easier to handle that way.
Good. I've got the powder on hand. The liquid would take too long. You work over at the prison, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
I thought so, but I couldn't quite place you. What do you want this stuff for?
It's for a friend.
A girlfriend?
Yes.
I thought so. It's always a girlfriend with you handsome young men, isn't it? Where is she?
In prison.
What's she doing there?
The High Court sent her there.
What for?
Murder.
Who?
Her infant.
Yours?
No.
You must love her very much. How long have you been working at the prison?
4 years.
You must have a pretty important position there by now. Just what exactly do you do?
I'm in charge of the prisoners after they arrive from court, and after they're executed, I see that they're buried in the cemetery behind the church.
Would you like to do a favor for me?
If I can.
I need blood. Lots of blood. I need it to carry on my experiments. Without it, my experiments cannot be completed. I've been using animal blood, but it's not what I really need. Sometimes I try to scoop some up from the chopping block after the execution, but I have to wait until you're all gone, and by that time it's half coagulated and full of mud and dirt and not suitable for my purposes. If you could leave the bodies after the execution for perhaps half an hour, there's sometimes enough blood in the veins that I could drain. I have a very ingenious way of doing this. What do you say?
No.
No?
Yes.
What is your name, young man?
Carl.
Carl. Nice name. Good day.
What about the potion?
Were you addressing me, young man?
Yes, I asked you about the potion.
What potion?
Oh, you know damn well what potion.
No blood, no potion. Good day.
Oh, I see.
I thought perhaps you would. Is it a deal then?
I guess it's going to have to be.
Not have to be. Make up your mind.
Yes.
Give me your hand.
What for?
The contract.
What?
I never make an agreement without a contract. I used to take people at their word, but not anymore. You can't trust people these days. It will only hurt for a moment. There. Now, you can't go back on your word. Here is your potion. Good day.
But...
Good day!
God is love. Bring in the first prisoner. What is her crime? Stealing. Thou shalt not steal. What is your name? Mara. God go with you, my child. Bring in the next prisoner, please. What is his crime? Keeping. For shame, my son. The privacy of others is not for you to see. What is your name? Hans. God go with you, my son. What is her crime? Murder. Thou shalt not kill. Do you wish to receive the last rites, my dear? Say yes.
Yes, Father.
Then you shall. Igor, prepare. What is your name, my child?
Najia.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Then God will help you. God will forgive you. Go with God. Go with God, my child.
Father, you've forgotten the brand of God.
She shall be punished. In a short time she will be dead. Isn't that enough? Go with God, my child. Not here, Carl. Come inside with me.
What about Najia?
Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
But in a few minutes she's going to be dead. You said you were going to help. Why didn't you give it to her?
Carl, take your hands off me. You're not very observant, are you? I gave Najia the potion. When I gave her the wine, it was in my ring, see? Everything will be all right.
But how?
You'll see.
I still don't understand how it will work.
There are others to be executed, not just from today, but from the rest of the week. By the time they get to Najia, everything will be all right. You'll see. Now come. The girl is dead. Her heart has stopped. Leave her here with the rest of them. Prepare them and let me know when you are ready. There's no time to lose.
I really need some help.
Igor will help you. Remember, be quick. Time is of the greatest importance.
Why must we bury her with the rest? Can't I claim the body and tell them I wish to bury it?
You have already aroused too much suspicion with your behavior. No, it's best for all concerned that she be buried. That way she's legally dead.
And won't she die from being buried? She won't be able to breathe. She'll surely die.
The potion I have given her allows her to go without air completely for 10 minutes. If after that time you don't dig her up, she will die, of course. Get her back here as quickly as you can. The antidote must be administered within 2 hours. Take her to her cell. I'll see to it that we're not discovered. Go, my boy, and try to show no emotion about the girl.
Do you think she'll be all right?
Of course she'll be all right.
Till we get to her in
Raise her
time.
head a little higher. I'll give her a little more of this and everything will be all right.
Najia!
Relax. Relax just for a moment and everything will be all right.
How can I ever thank you, Father?
Your happiness will be my reward, but we must be careful. Najia can stay in the upper regions of the tower. Igor will take her food and water. That will give us enough time to make other arrangements.
Oh, we can get out of here. No one would ever find us.
Did you forget your promise?
Promise?
The one you made to me.
I almost forgot about that.
Igor, take Najia up to the tower and show her where she can sleep. We'll be there in a moment. Don't be frightened, my child. He won't hurt you. He's your friend. Najia is very pretty, my son. You're very lucky.
Well, we'll get married and I'll take her away from all this.
In time. But first you must help me. I have an errand for you to run tonight. Igor will help you with it. You must leave for Rogasny this evening.
That's 40 miles away.
You can be back by tomorrow night.
Where do I go?
To the medical school on the outskirts of Rogasny. I have written to Dr. Borghini. He's expecting you there tomorrow. He will have a sealed envelope for you. I want you to open it in his presence and count the money that you'll find in it. It should amount to 3,000 krona. You may keep 100 of it. If he objects to your checking the amount, show him this. I used to trust, but the times are changing and one must learn to change with them. You see, we're in a rather delicate situation. At least not in the eyes of the authorities.
I don't want to get into any trouble.
There won't be any trouble if you do exactly as I say.
Maybe I could take Najia with me. I know a place on the way to Rogasny where she'd be safe.
Najia is safe right where she is. What could be safer than a house of God?
Please, let me take Najia with me.
No, she stays right here. That way I can be sure that you'll keep the promise that you made to me.
I always keep my word.
Talk comes cheap, my boy, but I've learned not to gamble on people's words. I can't afford to. I have learned in this mortal life of ours that it is each man for himself. Oh, I preach that God takes care of those who believe in him, but I've discovered that all my years of believing haven't helped me one bit. Mother Church sends me little money to exist on, and even then it doesn't arrive when it's supposed to. So I preach one thing and continue believing another. Self-survival. You would be well to remember this.
I've learned a lot of things in the last few days.
I see that my little disclosure has disturbed you. Well, don't be. You'll have to face many disappointments in your lifetime. Najia may leave the church as soon as you've fulfilled your promise to me.
When will that be?
Shall we say 3 months? And then we can take another look at the scene. I want you in the sacristy at sundown. Don't be late. You have a lot of traveling to do. And cheer up, huh? Look at the sunny side of life. And how is Najia? Have you made her comfortable?
She is very beautiful, Master.
Don't tell me she has stolen your heart.
Oh, no, Master.
I do believe I've discovered a grain of love in that ugly mass of flesh of yours. Or is it just lust?
I don't understand, Master.
Of course you don't. That's why I can talk to you. I can talk to you, and you just look up at me with that stupid smile of yours. I can say anything to you, you ignorant bastard, and you just smile. Maybe God was kind to you when he made you this way. Maybe God knew what he was doing when he gave you to me to take care of. Maybe God knew how desolate, forsaken this place was when he gave you to me to talk to keep me from going out of my mind. Smile. Oh, what a beautiful smile. That's all you really have, isn't it? Your smile. Go. You have work to do. Najia's very pretty, isn't she?
Yes, Master, yes.
You've never loved a woman, have you, Igor?
No, Master. No.
Perhaps Najia could love you.
No, Master.
Well, how do you know? Perhaps if you were very nice to her, she might reward you with a favorite.
Master?
You idiot. God never intended for you to be loved by anyone. You were made to serve me and only me, you understand?
Yes, Master.
Go about your duties in the church. Oh, and Igor, tell me immediately if anyone comes into the church. We have work to do tonight.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, Master.
You really should be nicer to Igor. He does love you. You go to hell. Do you know that you're talking to? Yes. And I hate you. I hate you and your pious ways. Why don't you leave me alone? I can't trust you alone. I can't leave you alone. If I don't watch over you, you'll destroy us both. You go to hell. If I do, I'll have to take you with me. You'll never get rid of me. I'm getting stronger. Every year, I get stronger and stronger. And one of these days, I won't need you anymore. You can't get rid of me. You need me. Without me, you can't continue in your evil ways. You need me to cover up your crimes. Without me, you'd have no one to say Mass for all those unfortunate souls in front of the eyes of God and everyone. I'll find a way. And when I do, I'll kill you. I won't need you anymore. You can't get rid of me. You're afraid now, aren't you? Who is it?
It's me, Master.
What do you want?
He told me to tell you when somebody come. Somebody come.
I'll be right out.
Good day, Father.
Good day, my son.
I would like to hear Mass, Father.
Do you live in this area? I've not seen you in my church before.
No, I arrived this morning. I'm on a fishing boat. We needed repairs, so we put it to your port. I've been at sea about 3 months, and I'm afraid I've neglected my God.
What is your name?
Lars Gunnarson.
Are you a long way from home?
I have no home, really. My home is at sea, or wherever I'm at.
When do you leave?
Tomorrow, if she's repaired in time.
Are your friends with you?
Friends?
Surely you must have some friends.
No, Father, no. I came alone. They would laugh if they knew I came to see you. That's why I came alone.
Things have come to a pretty pass when people laugh at God. But come, you shall have your Mass.
Igor! Igor!
Eat. I brought you some food. I hope you like horse. It's all we have.
Oh, don't go. I have no one to talk to, and it gets lonely here. Have you always lived in the church?
Church?
Have you always lived here?
You sleep here. Fixing for you. Clean rag. Oh, clean.
Where do you sleep?
Sleep.
Where did you sleep?
Down there.
Where down there?
Way down there, near the organ. I like the organ. It's nice when it makes music. I can sleep every day till 8 o'clock, and then sometimes I can sleep till... and then I have to get up when the rooster crows.
Do you like it here?
I like it here.
Has Father Guru always taken care of you?
No.
How did you come here?
Here?
When did Father Guru begin to take care of you?
I come when I was 10 or 12. Oh, we don't know how old I am.
Don't you have a mother or a father?
Only Father Guru. He my father.
When did you come to the church?
Come.
How did Father Guru find you? Were you
He
brought here
found
to
me.
him, or?
I was on the steps down there. He found me in a big bag. Father Guru found me in a big bag. My hands and feet were tied, and it was very cold, and it was rain, and I was very cold. Father Guru said I almost died. I don't remember. Father Guru teach me many things. He teach me how to talk. He teach me how to... Why you ask me these things?
I want you to be my friend. Would you like to be my friend, Igor?
What are you doing? What's the matter with you? Now get up off that floor and never do things like that in front of him. Haven't you work to do? Then you'd best go do it. Don't make so much noise in the church. What is it? All right, tell her to come in, and then wait for me in the sacristy until I call for you.
Yes.
Oh, and Igor, tell Olga.
Yes, Master.
Good day, my child.
Good day, Father.
Can I be of some assistance?
I need your help, Father.
If I can. What is it?
It's not easy for me to talk about it, Father.
Oh, surely you can tell me about it. What's your name, my child?
Christine.
Oh, what a beautiful name. Do you know where that name comes from, my dear?
No, Father.
Why, from our Lord. Christine. See?
I'd never thought of that.
You want to tell me about it?
Yes, Father.
I'm listening.
But I just found out about... Well, I ran away.
Where do you come from, Christine?
Catania.
And how did you get here?
I walked.
All the way from Catania?
Yes, Father.
Why did you run away from home, my child?
I can't stay there now. My father would kill me if he found out, so I ran away. It's better this way.
I see. And who is the father, my child?
You know?
Of course.
What am I going to do?
There, now. Everything will be all right. Does anyone know that you're here?
No, Father.
Then we'll find a way. You stay here for a moment. I'll be right back.
Hello. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Can't you speak when someone says hello to you?
I don't mean to be rude, but my mother told me never to speak to strangers.
No one is a stranger once you've said hello to them.
That's true. I never thought of that.
One can't have too many friends.
That's true.
One can have too few friends, but never too many friends. What's your name?
Christine, what's yours?
Olga. Some call me Neferatu.
Neferatu? I never heard that name before.
Yes, it means soul of darkness.
I like the name of Olga better.
So do I. You have a lovely smile. It's like sunshine. Look at me, Christine. Look at me.
Are you sure you didn't see her come out again?
No, Carl, there's something wrong here. Why won't Father Guru let us go away?
I told you, I made a promise and I have to keep the promise.
Why?
Do you want me to go back on my word?
No, but at least tell me what it is you do for Father Guru. Why did you have to go to Regasni?
I can't tell you that.
How do you expect me to trust if you don't tell me?
I promised Father Guru I'd tell no one. Just leave everything to me. Father Guru said we'll be out of here soon.
When?
3 months.
3 months is like a lifetime.
Not when we have each other. As long as we're together, that's all that matters.
It isn't safe for us here.
That's nonsense.
It isn't nonsense. I feel danger all around me. That girl, she didn't come out of the church. Something's happened to her. I feel it, Carl.
Do you believe me when I say I love you?
Yes.
Then believe me when I say everything's gonna be all right.
Carl, I do love you so.
Master, Alata.
They're coming this afternoon. Lay out my brocade robes, Igor. The Holy Father is coming from the mainland. He's bringing someone to replace me. That will never be. You'll see. I'll win. You'll never get rid of me. Tell Olga I want to see her right away. Move, you idiot. I told you to go! God. Welcome to Mortavia. I was hoping to meet your boat, but your message arrived only minutes ago.
Minutes ago? It was sent days ago. Thursday morning, to be exact.
The post is always late. I've told you that in my letters requesting money. I've told you that for the past 15 years.
15 years? Has it been that long? My, how time does fly.
Yes, I still haven't received my money for this quarter's upkeep of the church. I was hoping that perhaps...
Now. We've only arrived moments ago, and already you're giving our young father here a very bad impression of the way we run the business of our Lord. And I distinctly heard you say, my money. Since when is the money of the church your money?
I am sorry, I didn't mean it in that way.
No, of course you didn't. But I seem to have forgotten my manners, which seems to be the rule of this island. But allow me to introduce you. Father Guru, this is Father Polanski. I brought him with me so I could show him his new home.
I wanted to talk to you about that. I don't want to leave here.
And I don't want to hear another word from you. I will hear only what I want to hear. Do I make myself perfectly clear?
It's a beautiful church. When was it built?
It was built after the Great Plague of '38. The island was almost completely wiped clear of its inhabitants. So it was decided by the Great Mother Council of Churches to erect a permanent prison and church to take care of those people who had committed greater crimes. In that way, we could give them the last rites of the church as well as execute them. A vote was taken, but unfortunately, our religion lost. So the money was pooled and this was built. I'm sure you can see the advantages of it. In this way, the rest of Middle Europe is able to get rid of their undesirables.
How many prisoners does it accommodate?
I'm afraid I can't answer that, but perhaps Father Guru could.
It can hold up to 100 when full, but that is very seldom.
How long are they kept here before they're executed?
Not all prisoners are executed. Some of them are punished for lesser crimes and then shipped back on the next boat to the mainland.
Yes, you see, we can't be responsible for complications which might arise from lesser punishments.
Afraid I don't follow you, Father.
Not all prisoners are executed. Some of them merely have their eyes put out and their hands and feet cut off.
Surely you at least treat their newly acquired wounds before you ship them out.
Oh, no, we couldn't possibly do that. We couldn't afford to give them free treatment. It's enough for us to be able to give them spiritual food for their souls. But no, I'm really quite hungry. That trip across the water has given me quite an appetite. I don't know about you, Father Polanski, but I really must have a bite before we look at the prisoners. In any case, let us go inside. The son and I do not get along well.
But of course, Father, follow me.
She is still here?
Yes, she is.
Do you think that's very wise?
She has nowhere else to go.
My boy, you must be very careful of idle gossip. Humanity has a bad habit of thriving maliciously on relationships like yours. You remember what happened 12 years ago?
The islanders have forgotten about that. They've learned to accept her since then.
I think you are making a mistake, my boy. Of course, I could have a word with my superiors, and perhaps we could find a place for her somewhere else. Would you like that, my boy?
She can't live anywhere else. She needs me to take care of her. She needs to have her fresh...
Fresh what, my boy? Well?
Nothing.
Father Putty, why don't you have a walk about the church and have a look at your new home? Father Guru and I have many things to discuss in private. Oh, my boy, and we'll join you in the vestibule in about 10 minutes.
Very well, Father. I shall see you then.
Let us sit down. I do not like what I see.
I beg your pardon, Father?
You are completely changed in your appearance from the last time I saw you a year ago. I see I was right in my suspicions, for it was I who suggested they replace you here. I've felt this for over a year now. Oh, my boy, I know how difficult things are on this beastly island. Believe me, you'll be much happier somewhere else.
But I'm perfectly happy here, Father Capel. This is my home. My only home. I won't leave here. I can't leave here.
Oh, but you're talking foolishly, my boy. It's all been arranged. Oh, I thought we'd eventually get around to that. Well, now that it's out, let's look at it in the open. I have repeatedly asked you to get rid of her. I asked if you had sent her away, but no, she's still here. You've deliberately disobeyed my orders. That's another reason we're replacing you here. It's been all I could do to suppress the fact that she was your mistress. All I could do to keep away from the scandal. I thought you'd finally come to your senses and get rid of her, but now I see it is no use.
I can't just throw her out. She can't exist in this world without my sheltering her. Ever since she was bitten by that animal, she hasn't been the same. She must stay here. She needs me, and I now need her.
Well, very well then. I see I have no choice but to tell you. You are leaving on the afternoon boat with me. Father Polanski is taking over here.
I'm not going anywhere. And neither are you.
I must talk to you.
Who are you, my child?
My name is Najia.
Where do you live?
I live here.
You live here? But this is no place for a young girl to be.
I have to stay here.
But why?
They don't want me to be seen.
Who doesn't?
Father Guru.
Father Guru put you here?
He and Carl.
Who is Carl?
Carl and I are to be married.
Then why are you here? Answer me, my child.
I cannot. It would be too dangerous.
Then why did you call me?
Something evil is happening.
What do you mean?
There are people that come into the church from there. I can see them. Well, they come in, and they never come out again.
Perhaps they leave by some other door.
There is no other entrance to the church except that which I can see from there.
This is quite an accusation to make, my child. Surely, you may have imagined it.
This is not my imagination. A young girl was wearing this only yesterday. This morning, Igor brought it to me as a present.
Who is Igor?
He's the hunchback who helps Father Guru. He takes care of me. He brings me food. And that is not all that I saw. I saw something else that was horrible.
You must tell me.
I was half asleep when I heard Igor talking to himself. I got up and moved closer so that I could see. And I saw Igor dragging the body of a sailor who had come into the church only minutes before. You must help us.
Us?
Carl and me. We've got to get away from here.
Where is Carl?
Away again. For Father's. Carl won't tell me what it is he has to do for Father Guru. But it's something awful, that I know.
I haven't told you yet, my child, but I'm to replace Father Guru at this post. He's scheduled to go back with Archbishop Coppell this afternoon.
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, thank God. God does answer my prayers.
Yes. I shall tell Archbishop Coppell about what you have told me. Immediately. I shall be back, and everything will be all right. Now don't you worry.
What is it? What is it? What are you trying to tell me? You must tell me. You want me to leave? Why do you want me to go?
Igor, leave. Go. You shall be punished for this. We have warned you. Come. Come with me. Come. Come. It's lonely here. One needs someone to talk to.
Is Father Guru still with them?
With them? I don't understand.
2 more fathers came into the church to see Father Guru. I didn't see them leave.
What did you see?
I saw them come in from my window there. I know that they haven't left yet. I've been watching.
I see from there. I see. I don't know what you're talking about.
I talked to one of them. He said he would be right back. Where is he?
You look very tired, my dear. You must lie down.
Touch me.
What is the matter? What are you afraid of?
Everything. This place. I want to go away from here.
That would be impossible. You are dead. You do not exist.
Don't come near me.
You're not a very friendly little girl, are you?
I have no friends here.
That's not a very nice thing to say after all we've done for you.
I should know where Carl was. Where is he?
You know where he is. He's with Father Guru. We helped you, and nothing comes free in this world. That's why he's helping Father Guru to repay our kindness.
What's he doing?
Well, that would be telling, wouldn't it?
Please tell me.
You're a very pretty little girl. You shouldn't wrinkle your brow like that.
Please go.
That was not a very nice thing to say to me.
I don't think that you're a very nice person.
I see. I'm sorry you feel that way. I had hoped we might be friends.
No, I'd rather not.
It was a very nasty thing to say to me. I can help you. You would do well to keep me as a friend. You have chosen Igor for your friend. That won't last long, my pet.
You go away, I'm
I
afraid.
can't go away, not yet. Not until Carl comes back for me. Don't worry, when Carl comes back, he and I will go away together.
You go away, I'm afraid.
Of what?
Why
are you afraid?
They killed.
Igor, look at me. Did you see them kill anyone?
I have to go now.
Please don't leave me. Oh, you must be careful. If they see that you're helping me, they won't like that. When will you be back?
Soon.
You must be careful if you see him.
I'll be back.
To see you. Have quite a view from this window. Quite a view. Perhaps too good. Olga tells me you've been making some strange accusations about us. Is that nice, my girl? You wouldn't even be alive if it weren't for me.
Where are the other two?
What do you mean? What other two?
The other two fathers that came into the church.
My dear, you have been standing at this window too long. The hot sun has made you imagine things that are just not true.
I didn't imagine it. It's true what I saw. And I saw other things, too.
Najia, I like you. You have spirit. We could be very good friends. Now, I'm willing to forget what you said just now. If you will forget what you claim you saw.
Stay away from me.
Is that any way to talk to the savior of your soul? I like you, Najia. I like you very much. Trust you, but I see that I was wrong. Olga? Olga, get his tongue.
Oh, Carl, I thought you'd never get back.
There now. Everything's gonna be all right.
We have to get away from here.
What's wrong?
They killed him.
Tell me everything that happened since I left.
The decision is final.
You can't leave me here. They'll find out.
All right, then I'll send for you as soon as I've found a place.
I don't believe you. You're lying to me. I can always tell when you're lying.
All right, then I'm lying. Can't you see I don't want you with me? Can't you see I have no further use for you? Haven't you been enough trouble to me all these years?
It's her, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
It's that girl, isn't it?
You're out of your mind!
She won't go with you. She hates you. She told me so herself.
I don't want to take anyone with me. I just want to be alone for a little while. It should be very easy to disappear. For a little while, anyway.
We don't have to go. Maybe they won't find out. We can say that they did it.
No, you're wrong. The time to disappear is now. I'm going. Goodbye, Olga. If you're wise, you'll disappear too.
Excuse me, could you tell me where I can find Father Guru? Thank you.